Lindsay Ford, the U.S. Deputy Assistant Secretary of Defense for South and Southeast Asia, commended the Philippines' removal of a Chinese floating barrier in Scarborough Shoal, or Bajo de Masinloc. She described it as a bold step in defending the sovereignty of the Philippines. The U.S. senior defense official made the statement during a congressional hearing.
As you saw earlier this week, the Philippine Coast Guard took a bold step in defending their own sovereignty by removing a floating barrier installed by the PRC Coast Guard near Scarborough Shoal.
Apart from this, she also reaffirmed the security commitments of Washington to Manila, particularly when there is an armed attack against its ally.
The department has been incredibly clear that when it comes to our treaty commitments to the Philippines, we believe an armed attack against Philippine armed forces, public vessels, aircraft apply to the South China Sea. That includes the Philippine Coast Guard. And we have said repeatedly and will continue to say that we stand by those commitments absolutely.
Meanwhile, USA is also intensifying its force in the region, including a new deal reached by the Philippines and USA with regards to Enhanced Defense Cooperation Agreement, or EDCA.
We are diversifying U.S. force posture to remain prepared for any crisis or contingency. That includes regular rotational deployments of U.S. P-8s and littoral combat ships with Singapore, and in the Philippines recently agreeing to 4 new enhanced defense cooperation sites that U.S. forces will have access to.
It was President Ferdinand Bongbong Marcos Jr. who directed the Philippine Coast Guard to remove the Chinese floating barriers from Scarborough Shoal, which is part of the exclusive economic zone of the Philippines. Rosa Licos, UNTV News and Rescue. We serve the people, we give glory to God.